One of the things I hear from investors who are doing their due diligence is that they want to see real examples. Not projections, not hypotheticals, real deals, real numbers, and real outcomes. And I think that's exactly the right instinct. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some real deals. And these are properties we've owned and operated, some of which have exited and some are active right now. Let's start with a full exit. Lake Forest Apartments in Florida. We acquired this property and sold it for $56 million full cycle. Investors received their full principal back plus every penny of their expected return earlier than expected. This is the simplest version of the promise. We kept it. Second example is Pine Ridge Apartments in Ohio. These were properties we refinanced and held instead of selling. We took out a loan against the appreciated value of the properties to return capital to investors while continuing to hold and operate the assets. The refinance allowed investors to receive 100% of their investment back plus their full return, while the property stayed in our portfolio, continuing to generate income. Third example, and this one is current, not an exit, Ridgeland Ranch in Mississippi. We purchased this property for a little over $12 million, which was almost $3 million below asking price. And the seller also kept a portion of their money in the deal. That built-in equity is a structural protection for investors. We didn't buy at the top of the market hoping values would go up. We bought at a discount and started with a cushion from day one. Fourth example, Serena Gordon in Hamilton, Ohio. This is an active property in a market that has really great demand. We implemented cost segregation to accelerate depreciation and take a larger tax deduction. And the combination of strong operating performance and smart tax strategy has made this a really strong asset. With a bridge loan coming due, we maximized occupancy and successfully refinanced the property. And with that complete, we will now continue our progress to complete the business plan. Now, let me tell you something that's not in those numbers, because I think the deals that test you say more about a team than the ones that go smoothly. No deal comes without its share of challenges. That's part of the real estate game. There's never a point where you aren't learning something new. What matters is the strength and character of your team. Knowing that going into any deal is the difference between consistent success or a constant roller coaster ride of ups and downs. Consistency and reliability is one of the most important things to us. Knowing that you, as the investor, can rely on our ability to navigate any market or property challenge that presents itself is why you invest with us. And that should be a deciding factor with every investment decision you make. Who are you investing with? Can you speak to them, their team? What's their track record? What's their worst deals? What's their story on their last 10 deals? Will they show you the numbers and share what happened to every party in each transaction, even if it didn't go as planned? That's what matters. Everything else is secondary. Here's what I want you to take away from these examples. We buy below market when we can. Ridgeland Ranch, almost $3 million below ask. We use smart tax strategies that benefit investors. Serena Gordon had a cost segregation. And sometimes we exit early and return capital as promised, Lake Forest. And when something goes wrong, and in 18 plus years and 1,000 plus transactions, things have gone wrong, we stand in front of it and protect our investors. By what we do, not by what we say. If you want to dig deeper into any specific property, the business plan, the numbers, the current status, please feel free to ask. We're transparent about our portfolio because we believe that transparency builds trust. And that trust is what makes the next deal possible. In one of our next videos, we talk to the investors who own real estate and are tired of managing it, and walk through the options for converting active ownership into true passive income. I hope this was helpful, and I hope we have the opportunity to work together. Head over to chatwithfreedom.com and let's get into the details together.